Well, now it's Friday. Class has ended for today. But yeah, there's no way to know whether, like, a war situation would for sure happen or not. Like, won't know until, like, the future actually comes to pass and we can look back on it. But, yeah, the fact that it's a possibility is definitely extremely terrifying. Like, it's always been a possibility. It's just that it's so much more of a possibility coming up here, because for so many of these powers that do have their sights set on invading other places, this is going to be the strongest chance they'll probably ever have in modern history. So, like, if they're ever gonna make their move, it would be then, which is extremely, extremely worrisome. Yeah, so I have that. Sure, one of these. But yeah, hopefully. What I'm worried about right now is, like, him knowing, hey, this is my last chance here, so I'm gonna, like, go big or go home kind of thing here, as I'm worried about. But that's the hope, that everything will be a-okay. Okay, so I'm gonna need to rank up with Fuka one evening. Let me write that down on my stupid notepad. I'll probably remember it and not even need my notepad. But let's write it down there anyway, and go hang out with that guy for now. I mean, and it is also worth mentioning that while the world didn't end, there were a lot of people that did die due to his mismanagement during the COVID-19 pandemic. So, while there wasn't exactly a war, I would argue that there is a lot of blood on his hands. Soy machine. Class is over, sewing is fun! Who's sew with me? So, yeah, I don't think there's gonna be, like, another pandemic going around in the next several years. Hopefully, probably, but it is still worrisome, because, yeah. For now, we'll just see what comes of it, just cross our fingers and hope for the best. Oh, I'm on your donor. Exams have come to an end. We both fought hard. Now my brain is exhausted. Rest assured, I shall create the ultimate kimono. There is still more work to be done. Yeah, let's go do that. And this is 8 now, right? Yeah, that's 8. And my tab for that was here. Wait, no. That's a fortune one. The temperance one is this one here. So from 8 to 9. Yeah, and I can go ahead and get 3 from this. Oh, happy day! I do not know what to say. Let us hurry to the economics room. Hey, this guy just reminded me. At least there's something we in the States and Canada can take solace in, is at least we're not French. I'm sorry.
This is my subate, my everything. Huh. That cheap material has been completely transformed. I could never have done this on my own. Without you, I would probably be back home already. And thanks to all your help, the kimono is almost finished. I feel so blessed.
Aren't you homesick?
My home country. With my aunt gone, there is nothing there for me now. I just want to hurry and put an end to this so that I may live and die in Nihon.
Wow, Beb's pretty fired up.
There's something I need to tell you. I have gotten to know many people since coming to Nihon. But you have been the most Subarashi person of them all. If my aunt was still alive, I would tell her about what a wonderful friend you have been to me.
I guess I'll let Beb really trust me if we're growing closer. I'm slowly munching dinner at the same time as playing this game. So, like...
And now, we put the final touches on this kimono. Sure, I am so tired I may be hallucinating a little bit. But this is the last part. I can't give up now. Ready? Set? Go!
Spent the day helping Beb, then went back to the dorm. But yeah, I don't realistically have anything against the French. It's just like the funny meme thing to clown on. All it is, oh, you're back. So today's December 25th. But all this talk about death and fate. What a depressing Christmas. Christmas will be better next year. That's right, I said it, next year. We're not gonna let the world end. And when I spent a couple weeks in Louisiana earlier this year, I actually quite enjoyed my time there. And some of the places that my dad and I visited were some historical places that taught like some of the French Louisianan history, and I genuinely thought that it was pretty neat to learn about the Acadians and stuff there. I thought that was neato. So, yeah, let's make the message clear here that we're talking about like those filthy cosplayers over in French and not real French like Canada and Louisiana have. There's only 1 week left. I'm sure this will be both the longest and shortest week of our lives. But yeah, we shall see what comes of the future. And how Ryoji-kun spent his Christmas? Did he try to chat some girls and have fun? Or did he spend it alone, crying, like the last time we saw him? Sounds like me! He might have cried. Can't believe we're considering we have to stand firm. But yeah, even if video games go more expensive physically, besides the fact Steam is fully digital, have a lot of games you play you already own or can emulate. Yeah, like that'd be true there, you French. And I know a lot of people have asked for a long time, like, hey, can digital video games be cheaper than physical video games? And with the tariffs that are coming in, it'll be interesting to see if that's like the push that gets that to finally come to be, at least in the States. Whereas they'd still be equivalent in like other countries. Like, I'll be very intrigued to see what the coming years have to hold for the gaming industry, since, you know, that's the industry that I'm most familiar with. That's where my education is. Those exams were freaking hard, weren't they? I bombed all of them, and not just me. All my friends were worried about it too, compared to everything that's going on. My bad grades don't seem all that important. But yeah, if games get more expensive, well then it'll be time to sail the 7 seas, me mates, or go digital, because I assume there wouldn't be reason for it to get more expensive digitally, right? Like, I don't exactly know how tariffs work. Would they just be on like physical things, or would it also be enforced on like foreignly developed software that's coming into the States? Like, I actually don't know. So maybe. So watch physical and digital video games get more expensive. That would really, really suck there. I would very much imagine. But yeah, good way to fix the economy, tariffs. Yep, that's right. I can't do anything there. What the hell do I do? Oh, I use the computer. And I use the foreign witchcraft that I buy on the dark web to make Fuka like me more. Yes. Okay. Should I think of? Yeah. Progress bar seems stuck at 3%. I'll continue thinking of Fuka. Fun fact: there was an increase on people looking up what tariffs are. What's really sad is that the increased attention on what tariffs are is, yeah, after the election. Seems like the prayer is done. Having meditated on a relationship, Fuka feels more important to me. Wow. I feel like the bond I have with Fuka has grown stronger. Just do the URL. Yeah, if you'd like to ask for another prayer, please just purchase another offering pass. Just buy an offering pass and go online. Easy. I mean, what would be the point of using the URL every night? I only need to do it for those that I'm not at the ready to rank up with. Today is the last day of the second semester. I don't know what I was trying to say before. So much has happened this semester. Anyway, I better get to school. Wow, so school's about over? Just like it is for me now in real life? When I was still a student when this playthrough started? I could hear people talking. Morning, it's cold today, but at least winter vacation starts tomorrow. What are you gonna do with your New Year's allowance?
No way.
I didn't get mine yet, but I want to buy a grab bag. Maybe for one with a purse.
Yep.
Oh, me too. Hey, you want to start waiting in line today? We could bring a kotatsu. First bell is rung. Alright, it looks like we're actually doing class properly. Makes sense if this is wrapping things up. Winter break starts tomorrow, though I'm sure most of you are just going to sleep in on New Year's instead of actually doing anything. You should start the year by doing more for your parents, and don't pass out in your kotatsu staying up late, okay? Speaking of kotatsu, I'm reminded of a passage from a famous novel, The Shutters of the East Window. Oh wait, that was a futon. Feeling sleepy. Here, let's see what's being said. Alright, that's enough out of you smart mouths. A futon is practically the same thing as a kotatsu. I actually don't know what a kotatsu is. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Look, all my point was, if you're not careful when you sleep in a kotatsu, you could get burned, okay? Now that's the end of it. Force myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. Well, I'm so smirt. So very smirt. Alright, I'll go duplicate a skill card. Winter break begins tomorrow. Sweet. So, am I gonna, like, run out of time to, like, hang out with people at school? Or what? What's gonna happen here, I wonder? I'm going to the wrong place. Like, I assume sometime in January school will be back in and I can continue with things. I don't know how long winter break goes. I don't think I'm, gonna be able to get all my links done. Ah, screw it. Let's get another growth. I don't care. That sounds weird. Yeah, so very beginning of that. I don't know when exactly it'll start here. How much time I'll have. I'll still try my best to do what I can with the links I have. Alright, so Fuka, Mitsuru, Yukari, and Chihiro are my options here today. I could finish off Chihiro and then it's another one maxed. Is what I could do. And then my 3 party members here are 7, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 there. Screw it, let's end another one. Well, it's not appearing there. Here, and then, like, where the heck? I don't remember. That one is Mitsuru. That one, yeah, hold on. Whoops. A lot of people spent time with Chihiro today, apparently. But yeah, just got a random burst of energy. It's time for silliness until I fucking crash. That's why I like going in and like training in Taekwondo. Sometimes I don't realize I have so much energy, but then I get there and it's like, all this energy I have to burn. Hello, Acoustic-san, are you going home now? Do you know that the student council has a street fundraiser every year? I thought that said secret fundraiser every year. I'm actually going to start prepping for it by making some flyers. If you're free, do you think you could help me out? I feel like I might grow closer to Chihiro soon. Should I spend some time after school at Chihiro? Sure.
Thank you so
Thank you. No mean today, so let's go ahead and use the student council room.
Thank you for taking the time to help me.
Oh, I didn't have auto on.
You know that if you want a space to do street fundraising, you have to send the application 2 months in advance? I wonder if this is going to be enough flyers.
Looks tough.
Yes, it is. But this is what I signed up for. The student council president mentioned the street fundraiser before, and now that it's almost here, I asked to be in charge of it. Ever since that business with Mr. Takenozuka got resolved, I felt more confident. Or maybe proactive is the better word. I can even talk to the boys in my class now too. Well, a little. Anyways, running this fundraiser is just the beginning. From now on, I'm not going to be afraid of trying new things. Oh, but, I'd appreciate it if you could still help me every now and then, just like today.
None of the options are sure I'll help. I believe in you. Handle it yourself.
Yes, thank you. Oh, that reminds me. Do you remember that illustration collection I found at the bookstore? Apparently, someone ended up buying it. I checked the other day and it wasn't there anymore. But for some reason, I'm not sad about it. As long as whoever bought it is happy, then I'm happy too. I'd like you to have this. It's a collection of manga short stories by the same artist. I bought it a long time ago, and I read it so many times that I've practically memorized it. I'd like this book to be read by all sorts of people too, just like that illustration collection. I'm sure that's much better than me just keeping it for myself. Could I ask that you be the first of those many readers?
Thanks. Where were you keeping that? Shoujo manga.
When you finish reading it, please pass it on to someone else. Maybe it would
Double
be
it and
a
give
good
it to the
idea
next
to
person.
hand it off at the bookstore. It's not in print anymore, so you'll never see it in new releases. Thank you. I'm so lucky to have met you. That book couldn't be in better hands.
Another link done.
I am Val.
Yeah, I am thou, thou art I. You have got the ultimate version of the... Oh god, what was this arcana again? The justice within yourself. Yeah. Oh, I said it right before it came up on screen. I just remembered.
We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the justice within thyself.
Justice within myself? Whoa! Rank up. What kind of persona do I get for this one? You can now fuse Hands of Justice.
There she is! Fushimi-san!
Are we interrupting? No, not at all. Did you need something?
Well, the student council led a street fundraiser a while back, and they asked for regular students to participate, right? We were curious about maybe learning more. Did you have any information on that?
Of course, I can help with that. Oh, thank you again for helping me today, Senpai. I'm sorry I ended up taking so much of your time. I'll handle the rest by myself.
I can tag along.
I can do this on my own. It's just a little bit of talking.
Oh, I'm so good at that. It happens so much in this game.
Convenient though. Let's walk home together again sometime. Okay, go ahead and fill out your name and class on this form. Now, as far as what you should expect on the day of...
After helping Chihiro, I headed back to the dorm. Alright, what is going on this evening?
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back. The second term is over, and only 5 days remain until New Year's Eve. To be completely honest, I'm still nervous. However, I'm no longer uncertain. I've made up my mind beyond shadow of a doubt. I will fight until the very end. Imagine there's just like one party member that's like, nope, I think I'm actually gonna give up. Imagine. Well, Christmas is over now. All that's left is New Year's Eve. Have you made your decision? I have.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I feel much calmer now, compared to when we first learned of the coming events. Must be because now I'm certain of the choice I wish to make. Yeah, I am just curious what people have to say at this point. I mean, would you have anything to say apart from relaxing, just reading manga here, you know? Remember that we finished that baseball one last time, right? Well, I borrowed another one. Yeah, you won't get any new skills or stuff. So that one site that I pulled up about the part-time jobs, so it says that I can only work at the movie theater on Saturday, Sunday, like during the day. But Saturday during the day is like the
You think so?
school stuff usually. So yeah, I don't see anything here. Wait, what's this? You're a busy person, but do you have some time to spare? I'll be waiting on the 4th floor of the dorm. Oh, is this another linked episode? I can do that then? Oh, there's a linked episode here. I didn't even notice. Ooh, what's this? Something by the bottom of the lamp. Oh, a Twilight fragment. Oh, this is one that I never got. I'm not exactly up here very much. You see my message? I have a request for you. I guess I'll switch back to my stream manager here. I don't need the part-time job info stuff pulled up. Sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's head to the roof first. Can we grow some purple potatoes up here? What's your request?
Well, would you have a practice match with me? Right here, right now. It's just, now we're going up against that thing that lived inside of you, right? I thought if we sparred, I could get an idea of how well I would do against it. I trained in secret for a long time, so I could avenge my mom's death. That was the only time I could forget the pain. When I was alone, swinging my spear. But I've changed since then. I want to use this power to help me live my own life. I'd promised that I'd see this through to the end. I have to make good on that. Anyway, I want you to see me the way I am now, Senpai. Of course, I don't want us to actually get hurt, so I'll be using this. And this one's for you.
If you insist. Prepare to die.
Thank you for this. Now then, please, take this seriously. Otherwise, there's no point.
Just immediately smacks him upside the head.
I never noticed you could see the stars so clearly up here. You were just as strong as I thought, Senpai. I had no chance. At least, now I know where I stand compared to you.
Are you satisfied, I'll say?
Yes, I gave it my all. Although, it is still frustrating to see such a difference in our skills. I don't know what decision you'll make in the end, but as long as there's time, I won't stop training. So would you mind if I challenged you again sometime?
10 years too early. Anytime.
Thank you. I'll get closer to beating you. Just wait. I really like it here. I've made so many memories since coming to this dorm. Both fun and difficult ones. But I feel like living means carrying it all with you and moving forward. I used to think I didn't have a place to call home, but I realized that's not something you get from someone else. Home, my real home, is the place that helps me move forward. That's why I believe fighting to come back here is what Aragaki-san would have wanted. I've learned that everyone at the dorm has their own reasons for staying, and that means I need to do my best too. I never would have figured that out if I didn't have you all behind me. I like being on the rooftop at night, but maybe it's too cold to be out here in December. Can we talk some more inside? I'd like to go over today's battle before I forget. Oh, and while we're at it, you should say hi to Hamburger too. Maybe it's because it's winter, but his fur's gotten so fluffy and cute.
After chatting with Amada in his room, I headed back to mine. I was inspired by how honest Amada was with his feelings. Max SP increased by 3. Nice. Well, now that it's Sunday, now what the heck do I do? I don't know. When's your vacation begins today? So... Oh, things are happening.
Junpei-kun?
Ah, hey Fuka.
What brings you here?
Nothing really. I've been coming here a bunch lately.
Is that sketchbook,
Oh, yeah. This is where Chidori and I first met. What are you doing here, Fuka?
Oh, I went home for a bit. I've been going back a lot recently.
Oh, yeah? You know, you've really changed, Fuka. You're a totally different person from when you first showed up.
I am?
Honestly, you were kind of a wimp before. But now, you're something else. I can't even describe it.
You've changed too, Junpei-kun.
Yuka-tan said the exact same thing, but I just don't see it myself. I mean, just the other day I was freaking out and throwing all that blame around. I'm a real piece of work, aren't I?
That's not true.
Man, I was so damn scared. I just couldn't keep my shit together.
I know.
I hate to admit it, but even now, I can't help being scared.
You're only scared because you're choosing not to run away. We all feel that way. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Fuka.
That's why I want to protect everyone. After all, the dark hour is horrifying to think about, isn't it? But our persona's awakened, and we're here now. The future hasn't been written in stone yet, and I want to be true to myself.
True to yourself. You're really something, Fuka. Let's fight together.
Okay.
There's some pretty nice character interactions here towards the end. Almost time for the home shopping show. What random crap can I buy now? Oh my goodness, it's expensive this week. Wow. It's a good thing I stocked up on my funds and stuff here. I don't know. My Sunday hangout people have already been thoroughly hung with. I can't hang anymore. Oh, I can still do this. I guess now I could go work at the theater. I guess. I'll pray. Here we go. And I don't know. I wish it said like how hard they hit each of the things. I don't know. I don't know. Give me another stupid passive thing. Give me a some sort of boost. I already got up to like 3 in most of these because I knew that they would be like more go-to things. Fine. Start bringing me up to 4 in some of them. I guess. Then I'm like super stocked up. Okay, I don't know what the heck to do here. I mean, I could check in here, but my Siegfried is already like the happy and OP. So who cares? I mean, I'll do the last agility sometime randomly if I feel like it. Here, I can try working at the theater. Because according to the one website here, apparently that pays well. Let's see here. Yeah, 5,000 plus. Sure, let's try that. Have I gone to the gem shop and bought skill cards there? The gem shop? Which one's the gem shop? How do I get out of here? That would be the, I don't know what Kenneth Arnold there is. It would be the antique place. So those are the 4 shops. Be Blue, Kenneth Arnold, the pharmacy. Place next to the pharmacy. Hold on. Here's the pharmacy. So it is the antique shop?
Thank you for coming.
Wait. Oh yeah, there's the trading cards and stuff here.
Look around.
Oh, and I can spend some of my crap here that way. What's this? Oh, for like consumables, like switching that way. Okay, interesting. I don't exactly have a lot of diamonds, but I can keep in mind that this is an option. There's a persona strength by 3 can be used on allies persona. Yeah, so I can use it on allies personas, which I can't do for things like Game Parade where it's only used on mine. Raise up persona's magic by 3 can be used on an allies persona. Endurance by 3 can be used on an allies persona. And then I need opals for these. Okay, I gotcha. And then there's the skill cards here of more resistant to ailments, heal some HP and SP after a victory. Fire affinity becomes resist. Okay, so I need lots of gems here. I've been spending them on equipment. Resist ice, resist electric, resist wind, resist physical, alley dance, lower hit rate of incoming attacks. So that's just good if you're trying to be a dodge tank. And then I can spend like things like onyx and stuff here if I wanted to increase the power of someone else's personas.
But it's not without risk.
What I can do.
Please don't overexert
Okay.
yourself and get
Yeah, I
injured.
have a whole bunch of these already. Okay, interesting. I wish it said how hard that it hit. And then these thingamabobs. Flare restores HP and cures all ailments besides KO for all allies. Interesting. I have lots of those precious eggs. So that's a heat riser. I don't have the opals for it. That's the whatever the opposite is to use on enemies.
You won't find another shop with wares as exquisite as mine.
It's kind of mid.
I'm the
Okay, so
only
not
one
super
around
great anyway.
here who can tell how valuable these items are.
Raise the party's attack. Oh, I don't have any of these.
How many? Did
Give me
that
like
have a
2,
deal?
because there's a chance I might need them. Where'd they go? Oh, it shifted me down for some reason. Yeah, so I'll just have 2 so that I have some. If I'm looking through my inventory being like, I want a way to do the thing. Like, please, someone. Yeah. Okay, well.
Everything good. Come again.
Alright, well. Good to know. And trade some gems to permanently buff up the stats of some of my allies' personas.